Let me do up the old belt here. Do up the old belt. Actually, I don't need to wear a belt inside, do I? Don't need to wear a belt inside. Daddy's home. It's Overwatch time. It's Overwatch time.
Mauga versus Ball, and well, RuPaul
Mauga
takes the first blood. Might moan down.
Eagle doesn't like it when you say that. Well, he should become a thrall then, shouldn't he? Then he'd like everything I say. Dude, what is with Avril fucking casting? You're so true though. Avril's always fucking. I casted fucking Korea, and there was Mauga with me and Avril. Avril spawns Mauga. Avril literally spawns Mauga. He's a Mauga totem. We need hashtag beat Avril with hammers. This might be a new. It could be a secondary Avril theorem coming to the same four here. Perhaps two Avril theorems.
Same with that Tracer. Letha switching over to maybe even a Sombra here is Team Liquid just holding down the fort right now.
Yeah, I really like Liquid's comp here comparatively. Like the Mauga comp is gonna be. It's like not like terrible, but I don't think it's very particularly good for this point. They're kind of. I think they're just gonna try to force it for the other 2 points to be fair. So this is kind of like we lose into the ball, and then we play it into the other 2 points of Oasis. So that makes sense.
A second AVRL theorem has just hit the OWCS.
Long Diggity, thank you for the prime. Yeah, I think this is just them. They're probably gonna sack this point because I think they probably practice Mauga exclusively for like Oasis, I bet. And they're just gonna like try to just. They're gonna obviously try to win this and then hope they just win the other 2 points. So. Beat him with hammers for 100 meters. That's true. That could be a good penance for Avril. Could be a very good penance. Oh wait, we're swapping. EIVRL. Yeah, so they're going. So they're just gonna go Hazard. Okay. Yep. Hazard. Yep. Are we in a Mauga meta? New dive is back. Well. Did they kill? I don't. Yeah, where was the translocator? So immediately doomed and domed and dominated. Guys, by the way, for the Steam sale, should I pick up both the Doom games since they're both like $6? Doom and Doom Eternal. They're like $6 in total. Yes, very good. Very good. New stream game. Well, first we gotta finish Pokemon, and we gotta finish Pikmin, bro. I'll tell you what I've been looking for. No, because you don't stream Variety. I literally streamed Variety on Tuesday, actually, and I had some business events. I was literally going to stream Variety yesterday, because I couldn't Thursday, due to being trapped at the DMV. Yesterday was going to be Variety Day to make up for my second Variety Day of the week, and guess what happened? Legal matters. Legal matters occurred. I was summoned to court, and now I'm having to defend myself in the court of law. So, very important stuff was happening. Did you finish Rat Souls? Yes. We did finish Rat Souls. In fact, those that were there for Rat Souls will know about the great tragedy of Molefriend. Molefriend was perhaps one of the greater tragedies of this stream. I got summoned to court when I was 19 and I was peak stressful. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Bro, they got 1 kill. Last round. 1.
Geekay got a single kill. It's fine. This is now where the Mauga pays off for them. I'm being sent back to Canada. Yeah, Canada has claimed me. They've claimed my ass. Wait, they're getting rolled. They're trying. Wait, Geekay? My Geekay. They're trying to fucking go Mauga mode, and it's just not working out, perhaps. So what did they finally get your ass on? Is that part of T1 now? Yes, man butts. I am. I am man butts. That is correct. If you can notice based off the logo in the top left. Don't you see our sexy T1 logo? That we can't show to the T1 higher ups because they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Friendly little Tracer deal there with my Moan and Sarah. High ground control is going to be nice.
Have you met Faker yet? No. He keeps dodging me. I keep on asking him out. I was like, bro, we're getting Korean barbecue in Dallas. Faker, we're getting Korean barbecue in Dallas. Do you want to come by? You want to come get some like really mid Korean barbecue in Dallas, Texas? Pred's still open? Are you kidding me?
I mean, look at Geekay, they're trying
Okay, my mods have dropped the ball.
physically
In
impossible,
submission.
although Infected caught off guard
Submission done.
completely. A good little pick there onto Infected is going to be good.
Is this live patch? Yes, this is Tracer buff patch.
Zera also caught off guard.
Turn Eagle into a thrall. Okay, Mind Dominion. Your mind is mine now, and then I take your soul. Your soul is in my soul. It's in my body now, and I've taken control of your mind.
Good spear, good sound barrier as well. Okay, he's going to stop that high noon from doing. Oh,
Grown ass man, by the way. Okay, Lethal might have saved them here. Yes, they did. They live. That's not my soul. Avast. That's not my soul. 30-year-old man of that? You wouldn't think it though, because I keep stealing everyone's skin and using it for my own. I keep on taking their skin in their teeth.
Taking a long time for Cuff to build. He just hasn't had the opportunity to find the damage. It's been slow going for Cuff, being bullied out on this Malga time and time again. But
so they have Terror Surge with no. They need to get a window here with. I guess if Cuff builds Cage, they go first with Cage. Try to find one, knowing that they won't have a support ult, and they probably win here. I think Liquid's condition is they just want to try to force a lamp and go for the Terror. Oh well, they can just get one, and they force a lamp. Okay, that's great for Liquid. That's really good for Liquid. Open your moth. Let me check. Open your moth. Open your moth, guys. Just open your moth. Holy fuck, you're old. Parentheses. I'm 27, by the way. Listen, if you were to see me on the street, many people are saying that he's not giving 30-year-old energy. Many people are saying this. Many people are saying that he's extremely youthful and exuberant. Yeah, 40 years old. I mean, they have to know there's no window and no Terror Surge, yes. So they just have to walk forward and make sure that, like, since they know Liquid won't have beat, they should be able to like free push and force a lamp, and then if they have to, they commit a Cage, knowing that they need to just touch point. They're chilling. Uh-oh, wait, they're beefing. They can still win this with a Cage. They might just have to Cage. I don't know if they can. They're gonna Cage it. Okay, nice. Cage is good. They did use 2 ults for a fight where they're already up players, though, unfortunately. But fuck, I forgot Preds again. That's on you.
Vega dying on 99% there. A little bit of a tragedy.
That's because you wear a propeller hat outdoors. Imagine I showed up with a propeller hat to stream one day. You get and like a big lollipop. I like show up to stream with like a really big lollipop and a propeller hat. Would you guys like fuck with that look? Would you fuck with that aesthetic?
Looking for somebody. Oh, Sarah. Nice sound barrier there from Team Liquid. End up swapping spaces there. A lamp is going to save Lethal for the time being, as well as that flashbang end up healing the. You
should do that.
A brief moment.
You would get deported for what? They're going to denaturalize me? They're going to take my citizenship? Oh, Vulnerable dies. He lives. And they get the last flip here. Who touches? So Maimon touches. If he can force like a TP, then they're in like a really good spot. Or a Suzu. Okay, well, he forced gold. I mean, he knows there's no gold. That's pretty big. Maybe? No, doesn't matter. Fuck. Geekay they've trolled me. They've trolled me immediately right off the bat. That's fine. They're not a control type of team. That's fine.
The Orisa stands tall as Infected gets teleported on as RuPaul heals him up with the healing off with her as Team Liquid start off.
I thought this was an NA tournament. What is Europe doing here? Europe's had to escape their region due to the radioactive MMR fallout that's occurred post Overwatch League. All of Europe has turned into sort of like a kind of a Metro 2033 situation.
But they just get to blow them all in a massive ult advantage.
No, definitely not Amalgam meta. By the way, we said this on Platchat too, and when I watch Korea and Cast of Korea, it is 100% not Amalgam meta unless you guys have Hanbin on your team. Unless you have Hanbin on your team, there's no point to play Malga, for the most part.
On Cuffer's team for GK, and Admiral felt the need to drop in the extra beat in their Vega.
I've become a prop streamer. That would be good. Any tips on tricks and trips how I can shave my balls without getting open cuts all over them? Why? Can't you just like get like
the flip in there? And the longer the fight goes on, the longer
this is like we're super posting. We're super chat. This is super TF chat posting.
The damage just wasn't existing.
All you need is shaving cream and a razor and a steady hand. And if you don't want to go clean shaven, then just fucking get an electric trimmer and trim your shit, bro. Yep, these are my readers.
You'd think they'd be able to win without them.
That's all you need.
You can see RuPaul here, a TP onto Infect, nice little Suzu to kill the Orisa.
Dude, look at their deaths. 30 deaths for Geekay. Look at the fucking deaths and the KD. They just died endlessly.
Team Liquid with a strong start. They did win this map type against Geekay last time they faced in week.
That's actually insulting to Super Chat because Super can't do that shit, but at least some people in Super Chat can do it.
Don't want to pull, don't want to predict too early. You don't want to be one map handy as we come into the next one. I mean, at the end of the day as well.
I just pluck it one by one. That's fine.
You think that actually made a difference here?
Imagine, you know, like an epilator, like those are the things that like it's like a shaver, but it's like literally just a bunch of literal hooks, and it like pulls out the hair one by one, an electric thing. You just run it over you. Imagine you just like epilate your balls, and it's like shh. That thing would be crazy. That would be crazy, right?
This does mean they do need to protect that Life Weaver.
Ain't no way. Crazy mouth. I dead 28 with the first Scarf during this one. Does Nightmare have the magic to win it all?
Life Weaver the whole time.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just the conversation. The conversation that's ongoing for you to drop that at the same time. The Thralls are doing good work. Good work, Thralls. No, my personal. Actually, I will say this meta with Rocket being, if they have with a really strong Tracer meta and Chronic looking really good, they do have a chance to do pretty decently. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Nightmare does actually have a much better shot in this playoffs with a strong Tracer than some of the other teams, especially with SSG gone. So I don't know if they are gonna be better than Liquid or Geekay still though. But they could definitely get, like, I mean, they're looking pretty good though. This shit looks like a medieval torture device.
But still impressive nonetheless. Push being their weakest mode.
Yeah, I don't really see the point of the epilator. Apparently, it's like better for making you smoother over time or something.
Yeah, Knife barely gets any playtime. I wonder what this could be for.
Knife is in for Liquid,
which is, I think, a decent matchup into.
What do you play? Are they gonna have him play Tracer?
The BAP can do a lot of damage in response, but
are they gonna have Knife play Tracer over like Zera?
We've even seen in Korea T1 like to play sometimes
The kitty food time?
Which sounds like a bit of a
excellent.
It does happen sometimes.
Oh, we having pizza?
Life Symmetra in this. I don't think I've really seen much from Liquid
okay.
On the Symmetra. I think
sounds good.
The Symmetra team,
I think did I have not? Oh no, I guess I finished their can. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. We're streaming right now. There's a bunch of people. They're all listening to you. It doesn't matter. They're all waiting for you. They're all waiting for your words. No, don't actually. No, don't actually come on camera. No. Do not. This is not good for potential staying online.
Kind of respond with if that support ban comes in and they can't ban a support. Do you focus a tank here? Do you go for DPS?
Don't treat your father.
Hazard, like I said, is going to be a strong ban because Hazard is one of the best tanks to play with the Beaver competition. It's kind of what they practice for Geekay. But on this map, I think
your dad is funnier than you. No, it's not that. It's not a bit about. It's not an issue of humor. It's an issue that he would say something very not politically correct. Is that he would say something not very politically correct. So I would for the best. For the best.
Make a ton of sense to me, but the first ban is
it's for this. That's no difference then. What do you mean no difference then? Thralls get him. Thralls swarm that guy. Thralls swarmed them.
Okay, Life Weaver ban, so no Life Weaver bat, which a lot of teams have been relying on Circuit Royale. And if you cast your memories back as well, Geekay.
Can't believe the Avast stream went woke. Fathers aren't allowed to love their children. No, that's not what was said.
It was a 0 point for Team Liquid. Didn't even.
What time is it, New Zealand? That's a great question. I'm gonna assume it's pretty early in the morning. I'm gonna assume it's like early morning New Zealand time. Is my guess, like a 4 a.m. something like that. Maybe like a 1 a.m. perhaps. Why is Life Weaver banned? I'll tell you why. Is they're expecting Beaver. They're expecting it's 10 a.m. Ah, whatever. It's morning. I think they're expecting Baptiste Life Weaver because Geekay has liked playing Weaver. I do think this is crazy that a second team has banned Weaver. Like Falcons banned Weaver in Korea versus fucking Old Ocean. I don't think it's worth a ban. I don't think it's worth a ban though.
Is like, okay, let's put it to circuit. Let's bait them into banning Life Weaver because they know the other team. Liquid
Bro has no idea about time zones. I know that they're different. I know that the time zones are different. I know they're not. I know it was like morning-ish. People play Lifeweaver. A select few teams play Lifeweaver. Geekay likes to play Lifeweaver. Old Ocean in Korea like to play Lifeweaver. They put Jaehong, Ryu Jaehong on Lifeweaver, and it was pretty okay, but it's not. It is not necessarily a popular choice, and I do not think it's good.
I think Venture's actually good here as well. Venture overall, Korea proved that Venture's actually pretty strong in this meta, so that's a potential.
I'm not a huge fan of it personally. I think it's okay. It can work, but you have to be really good at it.
To me, is maybe even more egregious than letting the Life would be banned.
It seems strange too because on top of
I think the Tracer ban makes a lot of sense though, because I think Knifer was going to come in to play Tracer potentially, but it's also weird because it's Circuit Royale, and like, yeah, you can obviously play Tracer here, but it's a weird swap.
We can't now ban the Tracer. Strange stuff, honestly. Yeah, this new patch is throwing a lot of questions.
Notice how they're avoiding Midtown on the Pride colors. Wait a minute, we got him.
Bastion as well too.
We got him.
Earlier on today.
By the way, the new hero, Wu Yang, I really like the original name they had for them, Aqua.
Arcade theme. It's gonna be a.
I feel like the name Aqua was a cool name. It was a cool, like, good Overwatch name. Like, I have no problem with the new name, but I liked Aqua as like a hero name. I feel like it's a very like just kind of like concise, short hero name.
Like a possible nerf collaboration in there as well a little bit later on.
The first Twunk hero.
Seeing all the zoomers on socials be like,
this new one seems hard to pronounce. K Kona. No.
I remember G.I. Joe. What do you mean?
No, not saying that.
No G.I. Joe. Unbelievable.
Okay, I did not watch G.I.
I'm not saying
Joe when I
that.
was a kid. It wasn't really on.
I did also see the G.I. Joe collab. What the fuck? I'm gonna be honest. What the G.I. Joe collab is crazy to me.
Dude, all I'm
Channing Tatum and the Rock are in those.
Like the G.I. Joe collab, like it's not even like it's not even really like a popular franchise anymore, right?
I'm not even that old. Like it's older than me.
Like it doesn't seem like it's something that's like a. I mean, it doesn't seem like something that's like a huge.
Actually, very strange. But yeah,
Doesn't seem like a huge
we're talking collapse.
drive necessarily, but especially because I don't know if you've seen any of the recent G.I. Joe movies where it gets like very. It's very much not like we're fighting Cobra Commander. It's like we are. I mean, they are, but it's like nukes and but ninjas and like we still. It's I don't know. It's just odd.
Type stuff. I don't know. It's freaky, man.
Do Zoomers know what G.I. Joe is? I don't know. I don't know if they. I don't like. I barely grew up with G.I. I grew up with G.I. Joe, and I think I was the last generation.
With Life Weaver now taken off the table. No Alari ban though, and this is what I expect to see from both sides. But Geekay looking like they want to go a little bit quicker. Locking Zarya.
I thought they were actually going to come through the Rhine. I was thinking like, but if they're up against the rest of that, might be a little bit rough.
Like, so I think it's a very odd collab. There was the G.I. Joe movies, yes. I remember because there was a ninja, one of the ninjas, Snake Eyes, I believe. Was he the cool ninja that had the black outfit, Snake Eyes? He learned to be a ninja because he was like stealing ramen from like a ninja academy. And then they tried to kill him for stealing like the instant ramen out of a bowl. And then he like fought them for the instant ramen. This is the movie. And then and then they were like, dude, you're really good. And we tried to kill you as like a 9-year-old child was stealing ramen and you were hungry. Become a ninja. I was like, okay, this is fucking bizarre, but sure. In a script. Dude, Knife is playing Sim. Have they been playing, have they been doing like Sim, a little Knife Sim arc here?
Look at it. You just force the entire team to give up statue.
Oh, this is really good. This is really good Venture play from my mode. Oh, it's so good. Dude, Venture is, I think Avril was talking about it, but we've seen a lot of Venture in Korea, like a lot of Venture in Korea, especially versus like the sim comps. I think Venture is really, really good right now, actually. You're so good at taking off angles and like pressuring off some of the like DPS that want to take those like really aggressive off angles and just get like lamps and bubbles and things like that. Koreans love inbees. Does that, I don't know if that resonates with the
talked about this on
politics of Korea, of South Korea, but I'm gonna say yes. The Maya comp, Maya has happened. Maya has happened before because you just get like a long range hit scan that's pretty good at poke, and I think Maya is always good at brawling. So
that's pretty scary, but Knife snipes my moan through a very
the dark woke Koreans.
Deal with these flankers coming in from Geekay, but it's all good. Still has the block. That should be the hold, at least for the time being.
Also, I was thinking of a. I just, you know, I was thinking of a bit. It's not a bit that I could write into a show, but I was thinking of a bit like, what if there's like.
I sort of mentioned in the pre-show before the map too. Pretty damn good Malcolm map, and they actually
like
play a Moira.
I was thinking, you know, I'm not gonna do the bit. I'm not gonna do the bit. It doesn't, you know, we're gonna move on from it. We're gonna move on from the bit. We're gonna move on from the bit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter actually. -2 coward. No, I'm gonna watch the game actually. I'm gonna watch some Venture gameplay. Commit, I'm a man. We don't do that. Got him. Got him with toxic stereotypes.
Without Team Liquids, it was going to be all over. Although, wait, what? Knife kills both the back. Wait, what? How did Knife?
Wait, what the fuck? Knife killed three people. This is also why you play Maya, by the way, because I think if you have a really good Mei player, you have so much sustain with the Mei on Circuit Royale along with the walls that you can just turn fights. Knife has just become the silly player, perhaps. Has Knife become the silly player for Liquid? I mean, there's 5 ults for Liquid here too, and they're on fucking Moira. Oh, they're on Moira on my fuck. Oh my god, Geekay are selling it. Geekay are selling this shit. They're gonna play Lucio, Moira, Mauga on fucking Circuit Royale. My fucking eyes. No. Oh my fucking eye. No, I hate this. I hate this so bad, especially with the Sombra. Like, I understand the goal here maybe is like you drop a hack on the backline and like stomp them, and especially because you have like a Reaper, but like this is so bad. This is actually, Geekay are getting too silly. Geekay are getting like way too silly with this composition. It actually is a story mode. The story mode talent comp. This is so fucked up. Oh my god. Is Knife secretly Backbone? So true. I mean, here's a Cole. Great. Oh, we have a Cole? Okay, let's have a beat. That's awesome. Let's have a cheeky beat. A cheeky beat with it, eh? And then you have a lamp, and so you get nothing because you have a fucking lamp. Now they have to go double push RuPaul. Okay, wait a minute. Well, the Annihilation probably just seals the deal here. Good thing Moira isn't banned anymore. Dude, this is... Okay, Knife is cooking him, too. Knife is actually cooking him. The walls are, like, so good. And this is the other problem, too, with this composition, is that Knife is going to be a... Knife and Ram are both going to be... Like, Invector are going to be both really hard to remove. Why is the EU team playing a brain rot comp? Coach of Christopher. Coach of Christopher lives through us all. The coach of Krusty. I guess he's coaching in Europe. And get blizzarded, so you immediately lose because you've just been blizzarded and your cage is useless. Live by the knife, die by the knife. I mean, they're living. They're currently living by the knife. Honestly, Aura first scarf though. Did you feel the chills in the air when that Aura first scarf post? It was kind of, there was kind of like a you know, flaming quill on the paper pin emoji thing, pin gif.
Knife has, which, you know, gets a freeze anyway, which you saw even without the blizzard. In the previous fight, Couple was frozen up, can't just charge away and overrun.
Okay, they have an EMP. They have an EMP beat. Surely you don't just drop. Okay, it works. It works, sure. Now Admiral, I mean, Admiral just immediately dies on Admiral. Admiral's still very alive. Please, you just gotta. You still can't use EMP yet because you know Vega has beat. This is still a fine trade for Liquid because they still know EMP is available and they got a beat out. And Vega's like trying to hide. Wait, Vega, what the fuck? Wait, he lives. Wait, insane. Wait, they didn't punish him. Knife just hits the fucking headshot on my mode and executes him gangland style. Wait a minute. Wait, Knife is cooking. Vega literally got caught by the beat. They might have been baiting for it potentially with the window. I don't think that was a good idea though, but Sia let me sleep already. Avast says Admiral and Avril the same and it confuses me. What are you talking? How do I say it the same? What are you talking about?
this window is
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose here because they're fucking Moira. They have to touch. They're gonna lose. They have no ults. Dude, my Geekay is trolled. Both my teams have trolled. My Geekay is trolled, and my fucking SSG is trolled.
We will take that ban first. We don't mind. That life weaver stuff, get that out.
Knife is the 30-ton bunker buster. Okay, well, there was actually a chance for Geekay to take that, but then Knife just hits the immediate headshot and kills my Moan, so.
Team Liquid to bring it.
Oh, they're wanting to gamble here in the meta. Given
I do not know that Druidman anymore. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. UV spaghetti all over the floor. I mean, this is not even a UV spaghetti moment. He's just playing Moira.
It's possible.
He's literally just playing fucking Moira. Like, there's no spaghetti. The spaghetti is like the composition. And the fact that Knife is rolling them. Knife is cutting through the spaghetti. Knife is taking his fucking sharp as hell Bowie knife. He's pulled it out and be like, this is a knife. And then he like slices through the spaghetti. Chop, chop, chop. I guess not how you use it. Well, I guess that's what I use a knife. But no, I was thinking more of like a sawing, like, and then he fucking saws through the spaghetti. The booty knife? No, not the booty knife. Not the booty knife. Don't cut spaghetti. I'll do what I want.
We've seen the Malga already on that first map. It struggled a decent amount, and I'm not.
Maybe UV should try flanking and only using damage orbs. That's what Moira's on my team do. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Perhaps. Wait a minute. Maybe Ultraviolet should be flanking permanently. That could be a really good idea. So she's gonna go Widow to spawn.
Oh, not quite.
Nope.
Yeah, not falling for that one. Is Tree.
Dude, yeah, they could get ERP.
I mean, the last time
they get Mr. IRP.
Geekay, it was their ban first, right? They didn't defer.
Do you think ERP runs the CSGO Empire social media account?
Very different story here.
Do you think he runs that account?
Ultraviolet's still on the Moira.
Still on the Reaper here as well. They really want to play this Reaper.
He might.
Line of whatever Infected wants to bring to the table.
Oh, okay, good fight. Good fight for Liquid. I mean, they just fucking rolled them. They literally fucking rolled them. They're playing Malga Reaper still with Moira. God damn it. All they have to do is just force a single cooldown here, and as long as there's no engage for Geekay, they just lose because the Maze and Freya's gonna take them fucking apart.
Geekay ends up walking forward. They end up getting trapped. They get walled off. I mean, UV got.
Did you see their apology, dude? Just thank God every day we're not in the Counter-Strike community. Counter-Strike is an incredibly good esport to watch, but holy fuck is the community so dog shit. The esport is so good to watch, but the community is so utterly believable dog shit. I mean, it's already, look at this. Look at the damage. Look at the damage they took here. They just immediately lose first. They had to use only a bolus. What happened? One of the largest sponsors of HLTV, CSGO Empire, like, one of their influencers essentially just straight up called a black community member of Counter-Strike, like, the N-word at the Austin Major repeatedly, recorded it live on video, got posted, and all the CS community was like, lol, triggered. And then the CSGO Empire social media account of this betting website that sponsors HLTV literally dropped like multiple different slurs on social media and told everyone to get trolled, essentially. And the CS community was like, dude, this is so funny. And I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, holy fuck. Like, it was literally outrageous. It was literally outrageous. I couldn't even believe it. It was low even for CS, which is such a shame because I actually like the game is really fun to watch. Dude, they just lose. They lose to a Blizzard. They just lost to a Blizzard. Sure, they just lose to a Blizzard here? Oh wait, maybe there's a chance. They have to use everything. They just have to pop fucking every single thing. Don't worry, guys. We have a Cole. We had a Cole, guys. Okay, they held. They fucking held. They did it. They did it. They fucking held. And no one faced any consequences. I think HLTV might have dropped CSGO betting Empire as a sponsor now, finally. But other than that, no. Other than that, there is essentially no one gives a shit. They haven't? They haven't even dropped them as a sponsor? Oh my god. It's crazy out here. It is fucking, the community is literally insane.
this window is going to be dirty as well from RuPaul. Every single
That is loyalty.
As RuPaul flipping the map here.
The most racist guys you know in esports being like, great loyalty. Like, this is what we need.
Washing over Geekay.
Okay, yeah, this is fucked. Like, what Geekay just they troll moded it.
Absolute stomp.
They're troll moding. They're troll moding my compositions here.
With a spot in the finals.
Cuffer didn't get a cage, by the way, on that entire defense. He ends on 90-something%, no cage. Entirely.
Kuffa off hazard is something else. I'm gonna be honest, Kuffa is good off hazard. Kuffa has good picks. I don't know if his Malga was also even okay, I believe. I think we saw him play it in the past.
Again, I mentioned Coalescence was 1%.
This is like kind of, but I don't agree with the like they're playing Lucio Moira. Like I don't see, like the composition makes sense at its head, but the problem is that it's just not very good. Like Freya does so much damage and you farm so many boluses into like mass heal comps like that, especially if you have nothing to poke. You have to be like really, really, really good if you're gonna play like those sort of style rush comps to isolate people, and like Geekay just did not have it here. I also think like Mei just like trolls this comp so hard too. And also if you're playing like Sombra, in particular Sombra, like if you have a really good split here and you don't force like lamps and things early, like Vega like got caught by a lamp in a fight with that Geekay probably should have won, or by an EMP, and they still just had lamp and they didn't punish Vega. Why can't you say Bola? I can say Bola.
No.
I can say Bola. I can say Bola D's nuts. Dude, look at their deaths! 53 deaths to 12! 0.7 KD as a team. 15 KD for Liquid. Holy fuck. What in the hell, man? What in the hell am I looking at? This is fucking insanity. I mean, they're actually just, they're just a fucking Stalingrad posting. One soldier falls, you pick up the rifle and put the bullets in. Oh my god, I have to get slop.
Seems to be defined the most value on it. Other teams not capable of doing too much against it, and GK themselves are kind of refusing to play. Either they have realized maybe they scrimmed it a bunch and over this past week it just didn't work out for them, they lost confidence in it, but other than that I can't see why they've decided to sort of abandon it.
Kings or New Junk City? Those were the other two maps that they
Stimmer
played in the
EFK.
series that they won
Spam
against
Avast
Team Liquid,
Gritty.
in week 4. Runa Sapi was taken by Team Liquid. Taking control of the ban system again and going, hey, you know, maybe we need to be the guys that ban first because it's our map pick. I think the Tracer ban was a little strange, like you were saying. Team Liquid here probably going to sub in Zera again, I'd imagine, because how good Tracer is currently. And obviously, Tracer can't be banned on Geekay's side again.
Which is huge. So yeah, not only was the Tracer ban, at least in my opinion, not banned,
Okay.
but
We're back. See, look, I'm wearing the Nemesis shirt. You see it?
That, well, you can't ban it again on good
You see
Tracer
this?
maps if you really want to shut down.
Here, let me
Zero.
get closer.
Kings
Let me
on,
get
like I
closer.
said,
Let me get closer.
something-
And mind controlled.
Get rid of,
And your soul is
Lucio
mine.
or the Kiriko, one of those two, because that's the staple. Lucio
And
Kiriko
your soul
a
is fucking
staple,
mine now.
For this meta on this patch.
There we go.
If you really want to lock in the BAP Lifeweaver the entire way through,
Bring back
you
Avast
don't
Dad.
even necessarily want to get off that.
He's
Get rid
got
of
stuff to
Lucio
do.
because it just makes it even more
He's got stuff to do. Watch this pour. I'm gonna go from the top.
We have to push into you. If they don't have the speed, they're gonna be forced to play.
You don't see stuff like that too often.
We've barely
Can we
seen
go
Juno
higher?
this meta. I'm not too sure Juno's that great in the meta
Oh.
anymore.
Oh.
Zero coming back.
Yeah,
You see
Zera
that? Do you
back
see
here,
the? Do you see the
he's
skill in
throwing
that one?
Tracer for Team Liquid.
Yet another
If
viewer
they-
lost the
if they
thrall
take this
shit.
3-0, what an incredible
Unemployed
week.
behavior. Okay. Well, guess what? I'm not unemployed now, am I?
I mean,
Not gonna lie, that style. Wait a minute.
the patch
Even higher.
But like we alluded to, the Destas alluded to, you know, Mitch Matt even alluded to, like, the patch has been it's sizable, but, like, it's not
He's clean with it.
where
He's clean with it.
it's truly like meta defining.
Worst case scenario, I spill all the slop over my keyboard and ruin it. I thought I did that the other day.
It's been okay. Tracer's better. There's a bit more
I like spilled like the remnants of a bottle of slop on my keyboard, and the keyboard turned off. The keyboard turned off, and then it wouldn't turn back on for a while, so I had to like hang it upside down in my room and let it dry out for a day.
Been that long. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because Hazard is also a big.
Pour that Coke into the popcorn bucket.
Maybe we see
No.
Geekay picking that one up as we go to this map.
No.
There's no way they're gonna.
There will be no pissy shitties.
I saw it. It was first ban was Kiriko. Just before it faded away, first ban Kiriko, GK.
Ants now live in your keyboard. Ants don't care about artificial sugar because they don't care about
So we
taste.
got that one in there.
Okay, all they care about is just sugar,
So,
not
I
artificial
did
sugars.
say this previously on if it's gonna be a support protect,
And that's how you know that ants are inferior to us, because they don't enjoy a good artificially sweetened beverage.
Options are gonna be, you can still play the Divia style if you're willing to play Winston. I'm not convinced.
The
Winston
beer
is-
hit my hand on a Saturday like Mjolnir.
So what options do we have
Dude,
left?
I went to Korean barbecue, of course, I did have to get one bottle of Terra, one bottle of the Terra beer.
I don't know if I
I did have to.
2 maps we've seen it from GK, and it just has
You just have to. You go to Korean barbecue. You gotta get one. You have to get one bottle of Korean beer. You know, you gotta get one.
defense play.
You gotta get one just to have it. Because Korean beer, it's not very good, but it is extremely just a nice, light, easy lager.
Explosivity of the hazard. So
Sip on that. Have some bulgogi. Have some brisket. Maybe some galbi if you're feeling it.
2 bailout options there. Allow your BAP to just be a DPS on the side as well. But
So it is good. It's like,
to punish hazard when life grip is available.
I would not describe it as a particularly amazing
So GK have
beverage in terms of like taste. It's just very easy to drink. You know? Get some Tsingtao. It's not Korean. It's not Korean. Okay, we were at the Korean barbecue. I was supporting Korea in this moment. Can you check general?
Also, if you think about first point, like where the statue is, and you're like, on
Can I
the
check
point
general?
yourself and you're firing through that, and you put your shield down, and then you can like really aggressively push around statue.
What is this?
No
I don't.
or almost no
What am I supposed to see here?
save you and
Is it
land
this?
when you really need it.
We had me on Freya.
Our comp to play into. We know this.
Can you check
game plan
specific?
from Geekay.
I don't know what they want me to see here.
We've
I
seen
see-
like a Lari,
I see there's a general of the.
but Geekay are gonna find, like you said,
Up
just been
more.
fighting for them throughout the stage. And
Well,
even the playoffs.
okay, so here's what they showed me in general. I have this image followed with the text, "What is my streamer doing?" And then someone replies to it with this. Someone replies to, "What is my streamer doing with this image?"
In Team Liquid's favor. Let's have a look what Team Liquid wants to on the defense though. Looks like infected on the Orisa, and then oh,
Okay.
Maybe the
I think that was Fall, in fact. Fall replied with that.
They really wanted to find out.
Cinema.
Play, but discovered it is not. They finally get to play the Beaver backline. Let's go for a
You
listen
have
to
an
see
above
how-
average Discord. Yeah, my thralls are quite powerful. I would agree. The rat cord thralls are quite strong. We got stupid mouth. Tony Soprano, if he was learning about stupid mouth for the first time. Stupid mouth? What the hell kind of highfalutin shit is that? Stupid mouth. Get out of here. Get out of here with the stupid mouth. Okay, UV has already died. If we do enough, can you do the Italian accent the whole stream? You need slushier S's. Slushier S's, huh? That's fair. That's a, you know, that's a good point. What about icy? What about icier S's? What if I prefer an icy over a slushy? Or what about a slurpee? What about a slurpee S? Okay, my moan's in the back. My moan's in the back dueling, I believe. Is he? Where the fuck is this guy? Oh, he missed. A little missing. Dude, they're by the way, they're on the Baptiste Lightweaver. They're on the Baptiste Lightweaver. It is still happening. It is definitely happening here. Geekay's doing it. Okay, are they just? Is this team a BAP like Lifeweaver team? Are they just Lifeweaver merchants? Am I dealing with extreme Lifeweaver merchants here for Geekay?
All right, a lot more hands than I thought we'd ever
It's
see.
better than Britain's Tony Baloney.
A small show.
And Hanzo.
And then I guess goes on King's Row. High ground control.
I mean, they get the window here for RuPaul, so they have chance to.
No shots.
My moan nut. Oh, Yuvi's gonna have to lamp. Yuvi's gonna have to lamp if he doesn't have it. Oh, he's really lucky. Well, okay, my moan's fucking dead. And now they have no pressure in the backline here, and Yuvi's gonna have to like duel this and pop a lamp to fight. I mean, great, but like they have a better lamp.
UV cheating with that one. UV cheating with that
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hands on the high ground for lethal 2. He's got that dragon strike straight through the.
Okay, okay.
A lot of ship damage. Yep.
Okay, lethal.
Down.
Okay.
GK's
Wait, you know what's crazy?
just the point, not the
I think this is an insanely good clutch from Lethal, but also
Mega value.
Some of my most
This is one of the few
horrid lethal memories. I remember Lethal Cassidy on King's Row. Do you guys remember the Lethal Cass on King's Row? Some of my most horrid memories of the lethal DPS play has been there. And honestly, he's really turned it around. The Lingle. I thought it was Sparker. No, it was not Sparker. It was definitely Lethal. It was definitely Lethal though, I believe. It was not Sparker. Sparker was always good.
Yeah, Vega getting away from the Alari probably best, especially in the streets phase. Like you said, the Dragon Strike could be.
Well, it was hybrid? Oh, I thought it was lethal.
Ooh,
Well, whatever.
A neutral hour
Agenda served. Agenda served.
Forces lamp too from RuPaul.
Wait, Zero's getting his ankles broken?
Real quick as he misses the pulse bomb, but a lot of pressure on this point.
No, it was hybrid? Okay. Well,
Dangerous space for the Tracer.
we've set the agenda either way.
Especially against
Oh!
and even
My moan!
Connects on high ground. Okay. The Welsh Dragon strikes again.
I think hybrid's a tank now. I think hybrid's a twink now.
Beast.
Zera gets shut down by Ultraviolet.
Sorry.
Didn't even get a chance to
Sorry.
get that Dragon Strike from Tree. Will have to come through now. Be very, very strong on the retake at minimum. But
Hybrid cast needs to be on me on cast emote.
RuPaul just couldn't get that playthrough.
No, there's also what about Blase Cassidy?
Fantastic for Capping B.
What about Blase Cassidy?
Annihilation's gonna be so
That could be a me on
It's
cast.
really hard for Infect to step up. Every cooldown
Juno ass, we don't have that emote enabled because we're not gooning here. We're not gooning in this chat, okay? We're intellectuals. We're intellectuals. We're moving the culture forward. We're not gooning.
Dissipates. Tree starts off the fight though with a kill onto Maimone. Those Storm Arrows connecting with the Tracer as Kuffer shields off the heals from Infected, but it's such a small shield.
Speak for
It's very
yourself.
easy for Infected to kind of sidestep.
Oh, I mean, this is this window is really good if they don't get tested, but they get tested multiple times and just LOS. So like this window got nothing. Now they have to back and just play for Tree. Oh my!
As Liko and Maimone are out of the
And now they lose.
Just a brilliant shot from Tree to start things out with him. Getting another kill onto Maimone here. And despite double ultimates being played on through GK, the Annihilation plus window combination.
Okay, well that's a very unfortunate fight for Geekay to lose.
Potentially can't be if they were
Because now they have to walk all the way back through the streets, through the windy, narrow road,
still in
the Witch's Road, even one could say,
They gotta push up to this one as
if you're really into Agatha all along.
Cass wanting to put a bit more pressure onto Infected Zarissa, maybe even prepping for the fact that they are planning to camp B in. Cass will have a little bit of...
And they get to walk into like 4
gameplay
ults.
on C.
That was pretty okay. Yeah, I honestly, personally did not mind Agatha all along. I think it was much better in the first half, though, of the series than the last half. I wasn't like... Well, actually, it's not true. I think it was good in the first, third, man in the middle, and great in the end. Why are they playing Hanzo?
Play on payload.
Hanzo's really good for taking the off angles. If you're playing... And also, you have the options to, like, clear a lot of streets with Dragon Strike.
Liquid, they just
You can obviously still, like, just insta-give people... If you're playing like Bap Weaver too, the Hanzo can take really aggressive angles and get like pulled out. But even with Bap, you can just use lamps. Oh, good pull. Great pull. Weaver value. Weaver value. The problem is they don't have a beat, and Vega does. Yeah.
All good. RuPaul ends up cleaning up the fight.
Freya not better. Freya is tough because on King's Row specifically because there's so many angles and there's like you can get up in the air, but you can't really abuse the mobility of Freya as much. I think you could still play Freya here, like if you wanted to, but like because of how much geometry there's in the map, you can't really like abuse the angles as much. So I think a lot of teams that like playing like
can't be with this one.
a slightly more traditional.
Again, the combination for GK, and this time it's gotta work out for them because Team Liquid.
Also, yeah, you can drop some stuff around the corners
we at least have
if you do so feel.
Tree's got another one.
Oh, Lethal's fucking dead. I mean, it's just, it's not looking good here. It's not looking too good here, dude. Geekay's about to, dude, it's about to be 2 3-0s. It's about to be 2 3-0s of my North American game, and then both the teams that I did not think was gonna lose fucking fall over. Okay, wait a minute. Maimone doing it?
The speed boost there from Vega looked too good, but a high ground control.
Surely? Maimone? He can't do more. Maimone actually can't do more. He literally can't do more.
A little too evident for Team Liquid.
He literally cannot do more.
Stay around here for much longer.
There's nothing more Maimone can do.
And Zera
Oh
with
my
no
fucking
control
god.
will do
Okay.
it, But in OT, Geekay pushed to the very brink there just to cap point 2.
Tree got 2 kills there, but the opening frag so impactful.
I don't know why I bothered to read the Anime Gamer Go comments after all this time. After all this time that they've been here, I keep on reading them, and I keep on getting baited. I'm like, surely this one will be different. It never is. It never is different. This guy is so dumb. It's just never, it's never fucking different, is it? It never changes for you.
Real quick, and I can see Tree just pre-aiming. Dragonstrike's going to clear a little bit of space.
Okay.
Mega health pack is going to be
No value from a dragon. One could say it was a bad dragon.
looks like Marmona's going to have to let go of that one.
See what I'm saying there? That one's for you, Anime Gamer Girl. And they're gonna clean up. They're gonna clean it up.
Coming online, both teams. UV onto window as well. To another window annihilation.
I don't get it. Why is it funny? Because the dragon is bad. Obviously.
Miracle to finish this cap. They don't have a lot of payload distance. With OT spawns, they might be able to push this one through.
Admiral going onto Lucio is very nice though, because they can finally at least trade beat for beat. They can go Giat for Giat.
Have 2 fights here.
$50 on the Fortnite card.
Bro, it's like actually inevitable. At one point, he's going to get a
There's gonna be through the window. Oh wait, they use both support ults. Oh, this window's so far away too. This window's really far away. They're lucky he's fucking infected missed that spear though.
All good. And now a staggered push onto the point.
Now Kuffa has to pop an annihilation solo. But I mean, this is actually okay if they can just like get some of the backline for Liquid. They have to kill someone from Liquid. They have to kill backline for Liquid. Mymone can't do more. He's already killed 2. He has killed both the supports. Holy fuck, Mymone is actually doing so fucking much. It's actually Tracer time. Oh my god, it's Tracer time. It's fucking Tracer time.
Geekay may still have good numbers.
Now they have to touch. Good boop. Great boop. Great boop.
Can they get back? No, the boop.
Holy fuck.
From Admiral. Heroics there at the very end. From
Okay. Tracer might be a little strong, guys. Have you guys considered with the recent Tracer buffs that Tracer might be very good at the game of Overwatch?
Have
you considered that the Tracer hero might be very powerful with the recent buffs?
Potential to touch. He can stall a little bit longer, allow the respawns from Geekay to regroup. The final Doom swap coming through from Infected to play in that final fight.
No.
Things could go very poorly.
No, we haven't considered that. Okay, fair enough.
It has to be the touch coming through from Vega. He's booped away. And in the final dredges of this attack,
Are they playing a new batch? Yes, they are. Fint Freddy. Fint Nights at Freddy's.
Dragging their feet across the finish line, wasn't it? Because it was a struggle the entire way.
Tracer, if she was Italian, downward graph emoji.
We haven't seen a lot of Hanzo.
Downward trend emoji. Tracer, if she was Italian.
He knows it and he performs.
I don't. I mean, I guess, yeah. Maybe.
But like you said,
But then also, she wouldn't be British anymore. So would that not be an upwards trend emoji? Perhaps an upwards graph.
Spam points for Storm Arrow. Even took Scatter Arrow.
Do they not cancel out?
A true throwback.
Also, something funny about tree and logs, you know, kind of works out.
So true. Wait, I didn't put that 2 and 2 together. Hang on.
Italians everywhere could be mad at the comment. They could recover from their pasta now. I've returned from day 1 of a Frisbee tournament. I was hooping. I was +7 on the day. Well, first of all, is it hooping? Or were you disking? Were you disking? Were you disking it down? Disking down the opponents?
You're just going to be so consistent throughout the entire map. So I like this.
Okay, so they try to play the poke here. There's also another good reason that Hanzo's really good is that because of the sonic arrows, because of all the geometry, you get like a lot of info. And that's yet another reason I think Hanzo's very strong in a map like King's Row, because you can get some info here for where everyone's gonna like peek or like go for the rotate.
Trying to look at Tree like a lot of the time here, trying to force him off.
Those hooping isn't playing well.
Kind of tough.
No, I get that. I get that. I understand that fact.
I mean, honestly, if Tree gets high ground, it's over, I think.
Very Unca moment from you not knowing hoop. I know what hoop is, bro. If this guy knows ball, okay? This guy knows ball. You're talking to the guy that knows ball, okay? When Halliburton's Achilles snapped in the finals, I cried a tear because of what he was doing. Wait, was that Halliburton doing that? I cried a tear because of how great he was in the first half. Okay. I cried a real tear there. because I know so much ball.
Look at the ult difference as well, especially UV versus RuPaul.
I did. I felt I had a psychic Achilles snap as well.
UV's waiting.
Here we go.
Oh, yep. Can't use the window right now. Has to back off. Maybe use it main.
Such an empath. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
UV's just transitioned completely.
Ooh.
Oh, was that a stick onto my mode?
Yeah, recall.
It must have been a stick into my mode because they didn't use lamp.
Get
Treed, get pedaled, get pedaled, get pedaled. Wait, Admiral just cucked him? That's so funny. That's so good. I mean, they're still gonna lose this fight here, I think. They can wait though. If they can come back in here, they can back into Annihilation. Pretty chill because there's no ticks yet. The Taliban use the power of Satan. Yes, I have heard of it. Wait, they're just gonna win the fights on the flanks. Wait a minute, Geekay, they're doing it. What do you say to critics who accuse you of hijacking Tyrese Achilles snap for your own vainglory? I would say vainglory is a mobile Brazilian game, and that it means it has no relevance to the situation. Oh, so no beat. So no beat.
Thankfully, Vega wasn't cast in the sound barrier there. Thankfully. Good start though for Geekay again in these fights. If it's not Tree,
everyone's gangster until she starts juggling those Johns.
only a minute to go.
Speaking of which, Tree, a little bit quiet. We're not seeing these early kills come through. Working out so well for Team Liquid previously.
Dude, Maimon is putting so much pressure here on the back line. He's doing like the Tracer, like Maimon legitimately is fucking popping. Now it's pretty much a ton of the pressure here is just on Vega to make sure you just hit like one good beat. Wait, what the fuck, Lamp? Oh my god. RuPaul just played that so close. He could have died. They're gonna have to beat then. There it is. Okay, so the beat's pretty good here because they took a lot of position. Yeah, this beat's good. This beat's really good. That's a really good beat for Vega.
And here it is. Liquid finally get it popping. They're gonna get this point.
Reaper if he was gay. Gay. Yeah, I mean, that might be true. That might be true. Maybe they should have like pride-specific voice lines like that. That could work. That could definitely work. Maybe they could like change up Tracer to where she's like to make her like a toxic sapphic, you know, and then her pulse bomb becomes like a love bomb and ghost. Have you thought about that? Maybe Tracer's like she gets the major perk where she can like send you non-stop text for 3 days and then stops replying to you.
Now looking for my mode.
Like that could be pretty good, I think, if we're doing this for Pride Month.
Sarah can see all these players as well. Nice little Sonic arrow.
+2, let's freaking go. We're doing it. We're doing it, guys. We're getting the +2s. We've done it. Get this man on the dev team. Oh!
As Street takes down my mode. It's gonna be an easy push now through this Street space.
I've seen so many times Tree comes down with a window, just enough damage to block.
Okay, so they have a minute and a half to get second. Honestly, not. I mean, it's a pretty hard fight here, but I think the thing is the window. UV has to get a really good off angle, or they need to force Dragon from Tree before, because I'm pretty sure Liquid can just like do double window. They can just like double pound this window by like walking through with a Dragon Strike or walking through with Gold plus Terra Surge. Maybe my Mo could like force a lamp or force the Gold beforehand, and then they're like in an okay spot. Cheers, love, my Subaru's here. My Subaru's here. Oh, that was good. Oh, well, okay, Maimo could just get a pick instead. Maimo could just get the pick and force the lamp. Yeah, this window is okay. I'm very interested to see what the fuck's going on with that one. Insane comment. This is actually the best case scenario here. Well, never mind. Lethal died. I was gonna say it was almost the best case scenario, but unfortunately, Lethal died. So now they don't have to worry about that pressure, and they don't have to worry about the overclock. So now they're like in the like maybe Kuffa builds Annihilation. Oh, and his backline's getting ran down. Oh, and his backline's getting the ran fucked down. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It has never been more over this in this minute.
Never a sight you want to see is your backline. And this Annihilation is going to do some damage. In fact, it does end up going down. Is Lethal now hiding on this corridor?
They know he's still here. Yeah, I mean, he's just running away. Bro's just trying to run.
Should end up falling. I say should. There it is. There's a kill onto
Soldier push-up emote after every kill, like a Dead by Daylight Mori animation. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Mori is from Dead by Daylight. I did say I go to lunch. They're gonna touch the tree, but I think they just lose here. It would be an insane beef to lose. Yeah. Yeah. And they force the lamp in the back, so everyone should die to infected. Yep. Yeah, that'll be a cap. I went to the lunch today as well, and one of the guys there was like, "Oh, like you play a lot of video games?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I play a decent amount." He's like, "Yeah, I love Dead by Daylight," and I was like trying to relate to him, but I literally know nothing about Dead by Daylight, and the only story I could relate to him was like, yeah, social media really wants to serve me Dead by Daylight like content, and so it's like always someone complaining that like the pee pee poo poo monster like wasn't playing properly around the generators or something, and then it's just like a bunch of like low poly res like monster running for like 50 seconds in the clip, and someone's like, how could they do this? How could they do this? And I'm just like, I literally can't. I do not understand anything about the game, like in any capacity. Okay, so they both windowed at each other. If they clear with dragon here, this is actually kind of pog for them because they should be able to. Oh well, no, they can't pressure cover. Nope, not that pog. Not that pog actually. That's what I would have done. I would have done that too. Yeah, you were in the right for that one. You were in the right for that one. Thank you, Thralls. Ooh, UV and a good pull. Oh, I mean they're stopping this. They're stopping this shit off that high ground contest. Draw incoming? No, I think it's a loss. I think it's a loss. Okay, so they're not getting 3-0 to leave. Holy Weaver? No, it's not Weaver meta. It's just Geekay. And it's also just this map. Well, not just this map, but it's a Geekay thing. I almost posted a thirst comment in the actual OWCS chat. I suck at multitasking. Were you planning to post the thirst comment here? Because this isn't a place for thirsting. This is a place for intellectual chat or discussion.
Really spicy moments towards the end there. Some very desperate retake attempts coming through from Geekay, where they're just throwing in these ultimates and truly at risk of potentially running out.
What about the Thralls? I mean, the Thralls they're part of the hive mind, so they have a strong intellectual bond, which is quite intellectual. I find.
You start to see that first pick come through. I believe it was from Lethal as well, and then not enough.
Yes, actually, thank you for asking. I was gonna say I need a Life Weaver to grip me like that, to put you in a bubble of energy and pull you back violently. Is that what you're wanting?
I'm at 4. I knew it couldn't end with a 3-0, Avra. I just knew it.
This is a bad dragon comment, in which case that is today's sponsor. No, it is not today's sponsor. Would you guys, you know, if I got like a bad dragon sponsorship or like a Love Synth sponsorship, would you guys like show up for that one? Would you guys like show up and like, would you guys do some numbers for that? So would they show up for, would you support that one?
It's very easy to play around the pedal platform as well. Nice stuff from Geekay to keep themselves in the series.
I got you. Fantastic. Because now brands, they don't care about the numbers, they care about the engagement, you know? They care about the conversions.
Basically Captain OT as well.
Yeah, I think for both teams on both sides, really scared that the series was going to go 3-0, like you said. I think, you know, every time...
Could we control your love synths? I'm not saying my ass is wearing the love... I'm saying it would be a sponsored stream for them. I'm not showing up decked out in fucking sex gear.
I believe that if Geekay were going to have an opportunity to play their composition, they were going to find some level of success on there. So surprised they didn't do it on...
Why not? First of all, I think it's not allowed.
Next few maps, Life Weaver a little bit.
I got an emote for you. I'll be a thrall if you enable it.
We'll jump to a quick break. Map number 4, and Geekay on that road to a reverse sweep. Don't go anywhere.
Sick shit. The sick shit. That is a good one. That is a good. I do like that one. It's a fantastic emote, in fact. I can fuck with it. I can fuck with it. I mean, you know, it's just gonna go into the next emote purge, anyways. All of this eventually before we kill it all. But, you know, at the end of the day, all emotes are transient, okay? They're all temporary. They will make their way into the great filter. They're gonna all make their way into the great filter eventually. Wait, back to whistling. Let's try this again. It's not working. It's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. Next time you go live, if this is all you did, I better be the highest viewership stream of the decade. I just went live with a stream saying learning how to whistle stream. And it's me, the whole stream is me learning how to whistle until I can do it. I stream until I can whistle. And then I go offline. And then I go offline after that.
XDD donated $3. Return of the animal.
Wait, where's my alert box? Oh, it's over here. Return of the animal. And also, why is this not on my Twitch activity feed? 1 second. I'm pretty sure you put a message in that. I'm gonna have to go to Streamlabs for this one. Oh my god, I have to log in. Let's find my recent event. There it is. Now we found it. Oh, I remember the animal donos.
Where am I?
What is this?
You will answer our questions. Do you understand?
What?
Who the hell are you?
What is?
What's important is who you are. What's your name?
Fuck you.
Where were you born?
Kiss my ass.
Okay. Okay. What a video. What a video. What a video that was.
Lost. I'm alive. Now we play in my world.
Here's a little.
I haven't learned how to-
how to whistle.
I haven't
Buy
learned how to
yourself
whistle yet.
Something nice of that.
I haven't learned how to whistle yet, okay? But thank you. Thank you. We're working on it. Can we talk about how impactful Yakpung was this match? Whether it was feeding 500 HP as Hammond, feeding 1000 HP as Primal Winston, dying first on Hammond, dying first on Winston, going to even getting caught. Oh, Yakpung. Fucking Yakpung. Look up tutorials. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point, actually. But here, before we do that, Pokedal. Okay, yesterday was Clefable. Give me a... I'm throwing a Wigglytuff. Okay. Stage 2, a meter in height. Not normal type, not monotype, not pink. What about...
Okay, map number.
What about a Poliwhirl?
My face when I defer bans twice.
Blue, white, and there is a water.
On their map pick.
A little bit of a water. Lapras is water ice, correct?
Pretty close though.
But I don't think they're a stage 2.
Nail biting one. Avril, every single point going to OT. Runa's Sarpi up next.
What about Vaporeon?
Geekay, ban the cast.
No, that's a monotype. This is so fucked up.
And Cascon means they want to make sure that it's not going to be cast as blown up.
I'm gonna have to finish this fast.
Shooting heads over and over.
I have to finish this fast.
Maybe a Freya duel.
Come on. There's got to be something here.
Let's play both. I think Tree might actually prefer.
Give me a Seadra. Seadra? Motherfucker. It lives in the sea. Lives in the sea. It lives in the sea.
But Hazard is maybe okay here for a couple. We really haven't seen the Hazard yet, but this to me is just a really strong Orisa map.
Perhaps a Tentacruel?
Something that is good news from
Fuck,
DK is,
dude.
You know, at this point,
Fuck.
they can probably
Not a Tentacruel?
pretty cleanly without worrying about bans, but at the same
Who
time,
else?
we don't have the maps for it anymore. We have Urisapi, maybe New Junk City after this one.
Omastar could be.
It's going to come down to really winning through the
Omastar could be.
which Infected wants to do.
Oh my god.
His special is to have
Yes! Oh god, I move. I progressed. Okay, now I can swap over.
Already, so pretty chill for this map.
We're blocking.
Very quick backline too.
I am a genius. You're a genius. I don't know what you said, but sure.
It's been a bit even so far. You definitely take Zera on the Tracer.
So proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm learning.
Flexibility.
I do be learning.
Nothing short of marvelous at this stage.
By the way, because there's no cast, it's going to increase the importance of the Tracer.
So Geekay banned Cass and Liquid for the initial ban, banned Ram. So they just want to force the Orisa, which means Geekay's going to have to play Hazard. Kuffa's Hazard has been pretty good.
Geekay, I feel like they need these fights to be explosive too. Orisa's so good at like locking down space and like kind of walking with the payload.
So they're playing pretty much the default composition here for Liquid. Like this is a very default comp maybe. Like, I mean, I guess other than maybe like a Hazard, but honestly Orisa's pretty default at this point. Imon is getting hunted down by Vega. I haven't keeping track. Is Doomfist dog shit? I mean, is he not? I wouldn't say he's particularly good. Dude, Admiral with 3? I wouldn't really say that Doomfist is particularly amazing. I wouldn't say he's like the worst tank ever, but there's no reason to play Doom over any currently meta tank, you know? The problem with Doom is it's just that his kit doesn't offer enough. His kit just doesn't offer enough in general. More so than anything particularly like that's like very, very weak about him.
Connection. Okay. No insta kill. Not from that distance.
They lost connection. I thought Jack was about to make a reference to that, but he wasn't. So yeah, that is a big problem with Doom currently, I feel.
Geekay. Oh. There you go. All right.
They didn't have to even use a, they didn't have to use an ult.
Fight's over.
No ults at all.
Strange to see fights really taking place on that
OWCS players won't get the same value Doom like Gaming for Hope can. You guys gotta stop bringing up Gaming for Hope, okay? Because every time you bring him up, he only grows stronger. Every time you bring him up, he only grows stronger. He's like the Dark Lord, okay? But not the PGE Dark Lord, like the other Dark Lord.
Oh, this window is aggro.
Why is the Welsh person in North America? Well, because he has a permanent, like, or not a permanent, but he's got a visa to stay here and work legally because of school. He's considered a resident of North America.
Support isn't necessarily going to be there, only from April at this moment in time, but
So that is why. Same thing with like Kuffa, Admiral, Lethal. Calling Ice. Okay. That's...
I don't know how I feel about RuPaul pulling through the window there. That just seems a little bit too much.
Liquid starts losing, and then they're just like, boop. They pop open the phone. Oh no, 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 no. Which guy is Welsh? My moan. My moan is Welsh.
Sound barrier though is going to help Lethal ascend to this high ground. Hopefully find some picks, but UV is dead again. Infected takes him down.
Mr. Moan.
Tree caught off guard as Kuffa finds a 2K. There's now Geekay really controlling the tempo of this map so far.
Steve Harenset has 1000% ice connections. Is that Liquid Steve? You think he's got ice connections? I don't know if Liquid Steve has ice connections. I mean, I'm unsure on that one. I'm not sure if Team Liquid Steve does, but anything's possible these days.
Really nice
There's little doubt. There's little doubt. There's conclusive evidence.
The Trace is going to be here, but Zera is forced to recall super early. But
Okay, I think Geekay are actually going to be... I think they're going to be fine. I think Geekay bros, Geeky bros, any Geeky bros here, I think we're going to be fine. Thoughts on Hazard? I think Hazard's pretty good. I think Hazard's really good even. Very mobile, very survivable. Does a good amount of damage too. Is very strong with like a variety of comps. I think you can't go wrong with Hazard except on maps where you have like don't have that much maneuverability and rather just have like an Orisa or a Ram. Maybe a little too good. I don't know. I mean, I think like Hazard has kind of been neutered a bit because teams have kind of figured out that Orisa is like the GOAT. So we're not going to see quite as much Hazard. Okay, great spear. I think you can make the argument that maybe Orisa is even a little too good. Though I guess if you want to throw nerfs, I'd be fine with a nerf for both Orisa and Hazard.
Tree also swapping over towards the Soch here as well, just kind of feeling the pressure.
Me personally, but
been killed a lot on that Freya and struggling to find double bolts to enable his team. And
if you think Hazard's good, you should see me play him. Hey, get a load of this shit. This sick shit this guy's saying that has his Hazard's not good.
Geekay now have their own double support ultimates online. RuPaul's been waiting. Remember, this is
They do have double support. I mean, they're just literally gonna
Junior Rush is going to be there.
They're literally just gonna walk in here and just probably pop beat through Rush and then window. Get a load of this sick shit. It's not a super fun gameplay loop for Hazard or for Orisa? For which one? Oh, this wall. That's a really good wall too, and that's part of the reason why I think Hazard also remains very good. It's just his wall. Being able to put a wall up anywhere is nice. Orisa, either. Yeah, I mean, I think Orisa's interesting in her current kit to a degree, but she is essentially just like the I will never die tank, and then we engage and we hit a spear to try to isolate one person.
100-0. There's got to be a fire that's lit in their bellies, just pushing them forward now. As they want to take this to a map number 5, they want to just continue their...
She's a lot more one-dimensional than Mauga, I think, and how you play Orisa, because you can't really play like. You're pretty much playing for like hard brawl all the time. Oh. Okay, good damage. Okay, Geeky bros, we're back. We're back. What they're good at, they're more too good at, and what they're bad at creates an unfun gameplay loop. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's just very, very good at constant pressure and not dying and doing a shit ton of damage. And Hazard is also very, very good at not dying, but also like isolating, doing like kind of burst damage to people. I think also like for both of them to a degree, their ults are insanely strong at dealing with like a, well, maybe not downpour as much, but in particular Terra Surge is like really, really good. It's not like the best ult in the game, but it's very strong. Okay, they're gonna turn off that. Okay, life is good. And making opposing takes miserable. Yeah, I think that's where, in particular, when you play into Orisa, you kind of have to make swaps a lot, because like if you play into a good Orisa player, there's nothing you can really do as an opposing tank unless you play like Winston or Ball.
About a 60-ish meter gap, 55, 56 meters.
How would a stable home life affect this meta? You know, I think it would make sure that most of the players have stronger father figures, or at least, you know, just parental figures in general. There'd be less of an incentive to get all these Europeans to North America to take up our collegiate scholarships, stealing our good, hardworking American collegiate jobs. If we felt more like pride at home from a stable home life. Lethal? Getting a little too silly with it? Yep. Yep.
This is Geekay kind of losing control of this fight now, and Team Liquid
getting into father figure discourse. What are we, right ring host in the NBA? No, I'm actually becoming the right wing figure of Overwatch. I'm calling myself Skip Gayless. Call myself Skip Gayless because I'm looking for less gay. Rare +2. Rare? Not rare. Okay, because commit to both beats. Oh, they have to be worried here. If they don't, okay, they're gonna find someone. Very good. Okay, nice. They get the picks they need. Admiral should go down. Someone should go down. Oh, maybe not. Mythic, actually, not mythic. Not mythic at all. Oh, okay. My Moan tried to make a hero play. Wait a minute. It's all falling apart here. Geekay Roses might not be good, actually. It might not be okay, actually, because there's a minute on the clock, and Geekay's gonna have to win a lot of fucking fights here. And they could definitely lose this fight if Tree just goes nuclear, or Zera. Steven Asexual. He's the counterbalance. The counterbalance to Skip Gayless is Steven Asexual. Oh, fuck. That's good. That one's good. That's good. They just if they don't die to Tree, they can come back in. Okay, good. The window's good, or rather the lamp. Oh, they missed the fucking downpour. They missed the downpour. No, RuPaul fucked them. Oh my god, my Geekay. My Dune, my Arrakis. My Arak attack. Oh, he killed 3 people, dude. Dude, all they had to do was just not lose. Oh my god, they just had to not lose people to the off angle there. And just getting caught by RuPaul. I mean, that's just RuPaul going fucking crazy. It goes crazy here. They can't full cap, but now with 10 seconds, we're in like the overtime. I mean, it's just gonna be you have to have a good window. You have to have a good window to hope Admiral gets beat. There's just no other way.
Just have to play perfectly now to be able to contest.
Oh, it's over. I mean, it's over right there. UB split, and now they're all too low and they're gonna die. Fuck me. Literally, as soon as the Terror Surge comes in, they just walk through window. That's so fucking sad.
Team Liquid, they've got all the ults in the world, man. They've got sound barrier, they've even got a pulse bomb. Right now, it's just Zera on the point trying to fight against Admiral and my moan. The sound barrier only connects to his cover.
I can't believe it. It doesn't even matter if they got the beat. Doesn't even matter.
Down as Team Liquid knock down Geekay and deliver them their
Okay, Geekay, don't get off Lifeweaver ever again. Don't get off Lifeweaver ever again. Wait, let me check the Twitch preds here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's not been good for our. It's been good for the Liquid Predators, but I voted based on what you said, dude. They have looked better than this. Liquid are just peaking. They're peaking. They're fucking peaking right now. They're actually peaking. And Geekay should never not play Lifeweaver. It's confirmed. Confirmed they should play Lifeweaver 24/7. Fuck, dude. What a disastrous day. What a disastrous day for my predictions, honestly. Thralls, can you comfort me? Thralls, can you give me some comfort today? I want you to band together and tell me some of the things that I want.
Their decision making, particularly how, you know, the double defer of the bans probably
no
on that second
so
map.
easy money me up.
Through the BAP and the life, we were taking some risks and they're putting themselves down to an 0-2, forcing yourself.
Your meat shrinking. What?
Gotta be tough. So they don't really give themselves enough of a chance, I feel.
Team Liquid's heroes everybody wanted. Geekay, they lose their first series.
Hello, Avril.
They knock them down to the lower bracket.
Hello.
Team Liquid securing
How is Avril's urine also there? Because he's typing while at his job. You know what? I'm reporting him.
Good, and it feels like only up from
I'm reporting Avril to look. You look at his face. Look at his face. He's smiling. He's smiling because he's watching. He knows. He's smiling because I'm calling his ass out. He's listening to the stream. He's listening to the stream right now. Look at this. Look at his sly little grin. Look at his sly grin. He knows. He fucking knows that he got caught. He's how we got him. We got him. We fucking got him, boys. Look at this sly grin that he's putting out there. Oh, he knows. I need a peak sly grin moment from him.
Shocking, not only us, but I'd imagine.
he's so smug with it. He's so smug with it. He thinks he's so special.
Team Liquid.
Me when I'm caught gambling in the office. Me when I caught gooning in the office. I don't know about that. Is that the end of the day, by the way? Okay, so there's only 2 matches every day. Important. Last time I post this. Okay, Arthur. Let me take a look. What is this from 6 days ago? Oh my god! What is this? Look at this shit. We get in wild tonight rewatching old Florida Mayhem VODs and smoking meth. What? No shot. Look at the top comment. 0 results on reverse image search. No. Oh, no way. It's crusty, right? Oh, yeah, this is like Tavik era. This is like Tavik era mayhem. This one. This is the most insane shit. What's up, Jag? They're taking their vitamins, they're fine.
I'm, just flabbergasted. Okay.
Dude, yeah, it has to be season 1 because it's a snapback, yeah. This is the type of hat Jesse would wear during a traumatizing moment.
Not believing in the moon landing, but
Is that a 5-hour energy? Is that a 5-hour energy there? On the right, next to the crack pipe?
clearing the ban twice and saying
Me looking past the crack pipe. Oh, 5 hour energy? Gross. Gross, dude. 5 hour energy, man. Takes hit of crack. Hits my fucking crack pipe. Gross, dude. 5 hour energy. Way too much caffeine. Think of the chemicals in that 5 hour energy. No, thank you. I'll stick with my crack. I guess it's meth. Sorry, it's meth. Sorry about that. It would be meth, not crack. Sorry about that one. By the way, someone posted this earlier in chat, and I just stole their shit. Wait, so base from you, Arthur? So base from you? Just stealing it from another chatter? I posted it at the start of the stream. Well, yeah, get stolen from. Much like an actual meth user, we've stolen from you. Rather, we're the meth users that are stealing, I guess. Holy eyebrows, Batman. It is crazy that they swapped to the player cam, and it's like insanely bright lighting here with with Vega's crazy Mog eyebrows. He does have like his eyebrows and face card does Mog like crazy. Do you think he has a Florida Mayhem hat and meth pipe? He could.
So with them trying to make that the strength, and again, you have this.
Wait, right of Vega's cam, Kava guy? Holy shit, you're right. Kava guy spotted. Kava guy spotted in the Vega apartment. We got him. We fucking got him. Vega looking hella finno ugric. Let's measure his skull. This is too white nationalist posting for me. I don't even. When you're so racist, you know every race. I can't even know what this is. I can't even begin to know what that is. It's a level of race science I can't even begin to comprehend. Can you enhance the whiteboard? No. Well, maybe.
Obviously, maybe a bit of a disappointment not qualifying for Champions Clash. You know, this stage where
I'm trying to zoom in.
Start you guys off, but you've just
enhance.
Week after week, and now
it doesn't help. It doesn't help.
Finals in stage 2. You already have your ticket for mid-season championship. Just talk me through like what this year has been like for you, and at what point do you feel like
blow that up for me, Jarvis?
We're feeling good.
Jarvis.
We're feeling like we're playing our best Overwatch.
The Charizard version of Vega.
Recently, the matches have been feeling a lot better. I mean, like, I think a lot of people are getting less nervous in matches. That whole match, I was actually really happy about.
I mean, I'm kind of seeing it, especially on his profile picture. I can't click on it because it's fucking. I can't click on it, but I kind of see it. I see what you're going for.
Had like some very iffy matches. Like I remember we would go 3-2 versus Timeless.
Jeremy Fragrance energy. John, look at. Okay, Jack sent me this.
Makes you like the most clutch team.
Jaws sent me this earlier.
Yeah, and that's why you find yourself in the grand finals now.
What are you guys? Speaking of Jeremy Fragrance, no management, no investors. Still I'm multi-millionaire. Don't have to crawl anybody in the ass. My mom never has to work anymore. So do I, and my peace with God is best of all. #1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.
If you want to see more good Overwatch gameplay, that's the place to go.
What is he? What is he? What's bro saying? What the hell is he saying, man? I no idea what the fuck this guy is saying. It's absolutely incoherent, but good for him. Good for him.
The skincare routine, just impeccable. Just there.
He has lived 12 lives while I've only lived 1. So true. He's German, so take anything he says with a grain of salt.
Beautiful. You're just more relatable for the people like me. Yeah. No, I love that.
Don't have to crawl anybody in the ass.
Take a look at our bracket to see how this.
So I mean, honestly, that's we can all be blessed anymore to not have to crawl anybody in the ass.
The other part of the support duo.
I do respect that.
RuPaul's is always a good time. And as I said,
I have to. We all have to crawl. Everyone here has to crawl somebody in the ass.
Very good position to grab that.
2025, we're still crawling it. We're still having people's crawl in the ass, you know. And we soon, maybe one day we'll be free. Maybe one day we'll be free of the people crawling in the ass.
My question to Vega as well. You know, it's been a tough year.
Linkin Park sound, crawling in my ass.
matches. Like, why is it not
These
working out?
smells, they smell so good.
Lost a couple of matches so far this stage, and now to be
My mom does not work.
It's difficult to like if you're a team.
I'm trying to think of some next one.
And then to turn things around.
We're back to horny stream. No, it's Jeremy Fragrance posting. It's Jeremy Fragrance posting.
Players already. That obviously simplifies.
Nightmare beats Liquid tomorrow? No shot. No shot. No shot. I'm calling no. They do have sauce though. They got sauce. They do have fucking sauce though.
Hoist the imaginary trophy for.
I haven't made a call yet.
Here in stage 2, they have one more opponent in the way of them. Let's take a look at the schedule.
Imagine listening to broadcast while that singing "Crawling in My Ass" song.
Which of those matches is gonna be?
It's the Jeremy Fragrance themed Linkin Park song. Okay.
I kind of want to say that
See, the Batman 2 script is done with Robert Pattinson.
I agree with Vega. I think
I have not.
It's going to be a fun one. And
I have not actually.
May also play a little bit into, like Johnny said, like maybe there's
That's exciting. That's exciting stuff. That is exciting stuff, dude.
I remember that happening back in collegiate.
I can't wait for like Zoe Kravitz to show up again and say the most bewildering shit you've ever heard. Here for Zoe Kravitz to show up, put a great performance, and to say most of the bewildering shit you've ever heard in your life afterwards.
Something out of left field. It was lethal on a Reaper forever ago, and it just turned everything topsy-turvy. So maybe, you never know.
Every straw I can find, so you know, I'll take that straw.
I might be able to do EMEA tomorrow.
All the straws. F the ocean.
I might be able to do EMEA depending on when I wake up.
Back here tomorrow for
Or at least do one of the matches.
Stage 2 playoffs. And while we're
It's
done
possible.
for today, we're not done with a fantastic awards action and
It's possible.
because we will be raiding Tiny Shiny once we
Tiny
get
Shiny?
out, so make sure
So
to
no
stick
stream then?
around,
What do you mean
say
no
hi,
stream
drop
then? I'm
some
gonna be
OB,
streaming
and then,
tomorrow.
of course, as per usual,
EMEA isn't as fun? You don't think so?
streamers,
You don't think EMEA isn't as
tomorrow.
fun?
We're gonna have PGE, absolute meme machine, coming at
I
you
mean, it's
as well.
not, but you're right.
We
It's
have
not as
more
fun.
action to come, but for now, it's bye from us.
Pikmin stream?
Rich, Johnny, thank you so
I
much
do
for
need to play
your
Pikmin. You're all right,
today.
though. I do
Also,
need to
of
play
course,
fucking
shout out to all our
Pikmin.
phenomenal casters who have
You're
been
definitely
providing
right on that
all
respect.
day long. Nothing but love to all our viewers, and we hope to see you again for the conclusion of the stage 2 playoffs.
But that's, I gotta beat Pokemon first. I gotta beat Pokemon first. Okay, I'm finishing. Are we gonna play a game? What do you mean are we gonna play a game, Avril? What do you mean we're gonna play a game? Why are you typing it? I can tell by the way your sly grin, Avril, by your sly grin, that you were listening in. Are we gonna play a game? So us two. Well, Avril, that depends. When are we should we play Peak together? Pikmin related? Okay.
And Pikmin 3, Pikmin to play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6,
Wait,
Pikmin
banger?
7, Pikmin 18 billion, then 11, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and Hey Pikmin.
Okay.
Pikmin Temptation and Pikmin Sin. Pikmin on your iPad, it's called Pikmin Boom. Brand new crossover with Pikmin and Doom.
Browser game. Mid space. Wait, fire. Oh, I'm liking.
Pikmin coming to Super Smash Brothers Brawl. New sport I made where you throw a Pikmin ball. Pikmin on the GameCube where you can play it. Love it or hate it, you will find it there. Pikmin on the GameCube where you can play it. Love it or hate it, you will find it
there.
Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the fucking
Okay. You love listening to Zoomer Slop? Well, Avril, what do you think we should play? Should we play... Avril, if we were to play a game together, should we play Peak? Should we play Elden Ring co-op? This is Krabby, by the way. Or Magikarp. I'm going Krabby. Krabby! What do you think, Avril? I'm giving you... I'm listening to suggestions. We can play Night Rain with Tasmo. It's Big Red Proboscis. It's a Butterfree. What the fuck? Who else has a Proboscis that's not Butterfree? Beedrill? Does Beedrill? No, surely not. We could play Night Ring. We could. What's Peak though? Peak is a game where we have to climb up a mountain together, Avril. We gotta climb up a mountain together and help each other out. We might as well just play schedule 1 and cook meth. No. No, I guess Weedle's got a big red nose. Okay. Shadow. So look up Peak and tell me your thoughts. Look up Peak and tell me your thoughts. This is a Tangela or a Tentacool. A Tentacool. There we go. I'm pogging. We can play Peak. You want to play a little Peak, huh? Dude, you want to do it with Tasmo? We should do it once Korea's back, though. So I'm on the same schedule. Perhaps. Because I'm staying on normal North America time until Korea comes back. Well, that's not true. I could do it for one night. I could definitely do Peak on a couple nights. Play rematch. A little rematch, huh? Well, first I'm going to play Bandle. I'm also an NA schedule, Cassie and A. Oh, are you? If you stay on North America schedule a bit, we could definitely pay a little Peak. It's 84 million, 1990. Oh, this is going to be tough. Wait, I know this one. I feel like I know this one. Okay, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know this one. Oh. I had to hear the voice cover. Oh! It's I Got the Power. What? Wait, this isn't it. No, because this doesn't sound like I Got the Power. Wait, no. Is this not... I Got the Power. No, wait, that's not I Got the Power. What the fuck is this? Wait, is this not I Got the Power? I don't know. Give me a clue. The strength? Is it just the power? Is it just the power? The snap, the power. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't know this one. I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. Didn't know it. Hi, can me and some friends repeatedly hit you with rocks? Thralls, jump him. Avril, Avril, are you here? You need to look at this, by the way. Avril, look at this. Avril, look at this image. Look at this. Original Mayhem hat, watching old Mayhem VODs, smoking meth tonight. Why are you posting a photo of yourself smoking crack? That's actually smoking meth. Thank you. Can you read the post? Can you read the post, bro? That's smoking meth. Not crack. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about, do you? So yes, tell me times that work for you, Avril, and we could play Peak. If you want to play Peak, by the way. Is this Curious George? What the fuck is this? Is this like a point-and-click adventure game? Is this Monkey Island? Is this like a Monkey Island? Guess. Oh! Correct franchise and saga. Okay, it's Monkey Island. But what is it? I didn't finish it yet. It's Monkey Island. What is this? The Secret? Return? Return to Monkey Island. Yes! I just knew it was Monkey Island. That's all I knew. We can just play Peak right now. We could. Do you want to play Peak right now? You want to do a run of Peak? We can do a run of peak right now, Avril. You want to load it up? Here, I'll give you a call. I have to buy and download it. It's like $5 right now, and it's very fast to download. It's not very big. It would take like 2 seconds. Here, let me give you a call, Avril. Where's my guy? I'll give you a call, my recruiter. I started a call and he insta denied it. He insta denied the call, so it's just me here. I think he just insta said no. There he is. Avril?
Hello? Hello?
Are you ready to play a little peek? Dude, by the way, was that sly smile you were doing on cast? Were you listening? I could tell.
Okay, dude.
At the end, I could tell.
That what you're seeing is a delay. You're watching me from like 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to pull back the curtain.
No, but I know that. But I feel like you're reacting to our call outs.
Yeah, I smiled 2 minutes in advance knowing.
Yeah, I know
what?
you did.
2 minutes from now, I'm going to head into Avast chat. So I'm going to smile in advance.
Yeah.
So that by the time he sees it when I join, I'm going to sync it up perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right. You know, I need to send you
I should turn on the stream or not right now.
Well, it depends because a run of peak, unless we die, is going to be at least an hour to 2 hours, by the way.
Okay, because I have something to do in 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so it'll essentially take up that whole time. Unless we die. If we die, then it'll be fast. But we'll do at least, it'll be at least an hour.
We will never, it's going to be a perfect game, 0 deaths. We're going to one-shot this game.
Bouncing on it. Jaws, you want to join us? You want to play 3-player peak? You want to hop in here? We're doing a game. Okay, yeah, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go.
Should I turn on the stream? Do I turn on the stream for this? Oh fuck, I might as well.
That's your call. That's your call, brother.
I might turn on the stream. No, we're gonna do this 3 players. We're gonna turn on the stream for this one.
Wait, I have to add a friend to call, but Jaws, I don't think we're friends on Discord. I don't think we're friends on Discord.
Not friends with Jaws. Bro is not friends with Jaws.
I think we just talk on Discord. Let's see, search friends. Yeah, we're not actually friends.
Friends on talking basis only, just acquaintance really.
No, it does say he's a friend. Why can't I add him to a call? Add friends to call. You need to be friends with Avril. Oh, we're not friends on Discord. That's the problem. Avril and we are not friends on Discord.
Holy.
Yeah, so you're the problem here.
We're friends on Twitch.
We're friends on Twitch. We're friends on Twitch,
about to be friends on Twitch. As I load my shit up.
Does that say peak? Search for the category. Peak. Yes?
And me with thousands of hours of Overwatch streamed, and then just like randomly, just a stream of peak in there.
He's just streaming peak. Dude, peak, it's pretty good. I played a couple runs of it. I enjoy the game for like a very like kind of one-off game. I think it's a very good friend slop game.
That's the title of my stream. Friend slop gaming.
Friend slop? Yeah, put on some friend slop gaming here.
With Vast and Jaws.
There's Jaws. There he is.
Hello.
There he is. We got the crew. Dude, great cast, by the way. Great cast, you two. You know, some could say you guys do it professionally.
It was okay. It could have been better.
He hates working with me. He thinks it was only okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. When Avril and I did our cast together, we were kind of afterwards, we like high-fived like the 2 guys in Predator, you know, and then we were just like, great shit out there, brother. That's so true.
We did the Predator handshake, our muscle, our biceps fucking flexing, all that shit. Oh, it's tight.
Is the peak game?
What's up?
Like I want to make sure I'm getting the right one.
It's peak. It's like there's a blue guy pulling up a yellow guy, and there's a mountain in the background.
How many people
and
can play this?
It's called peak. 4. There could be up to 4. So we could get one more if there's.
Look at this. It wants me to use my in-game microphone. That's funny.
Yes. So essentially, the best way to do this is we should all mute in Discord while we're playing, and it's proximity chat.
Oh, it's
really?
It's proximity chat. Yes.
All right, hold on. Before we do anything else.
What?
Let me send a friend request on Discord real quick. We know when you get that.